Hi and welcome to our garden. I've been taking some footage of a family of blackbirds that have been raising some young in our garden. I'd love to share it with you. So join me and I'll show you what I found. Welcome, my name's Fiona. In our garden we have a series of archways like this one, and they're all smothered in honeysuckle. Now honeysuckle's a fantastic environment for garden birds to make their nests and raise their young. In this one we've had wrens, in another we've had goldfinches, and I did film those goldfinches a while back, so please do go back and have a look at that. But more recently in this archway we've had a family of blackbirds. I expected all garden birds to raise their young in very similar ways. So the differences to me with the blackbirds here and the goldfinches I'd filmed earlier was really very interesting. So let's have a look at what we've got. When I found the nest, I saw one chick and 3 eggs were waiting to hatch. There was no female blackbird around that I could see. What I didn't know was whether she'd just taken a break or whether she wasn't able to return to the nest. So I set the secret camera up. This meant I could keep an eye on things. I needn't have worried, she came back very quickly. In very quick succession, 2 more chicks emerged from their eggs. And the 4th egg has a very clear visible crack all the way around it, so that chick is clearly trying to get out of the egg. At this stage, all I can do is twiddle my thumbs now and wait for the 4th chick to hatch. While I was waiting, I got this great bit of footage of the female blackbird catching a butterfly opportunistically off the side of the nest. She brings it back in, trying to feed it to the young chicks. As you can see, she shakes it and she tries to break it up in the hopes that it's going to be in small enough pieces for the young chicks to take. The chicks try and take this butterfly, but it's just far too big for them. Their poor little bodies can't possibly take anything of that size yet. She keeps trying. It's just not working though. In the end, she has to give up and eats the butterfly herself. Having tried to feed her little chicks a very large adult butterfly, she then brings in a honeysuckle leaf that she's found with butterfly eggs on the reverse side. While the butterfly itself is too big, clearly the eggs from the butterfly are a much better size for their little bodies. At this point, the female is still trying to get the 4th egg to hatch. This is a full 24 hours after the first chick has come out of the egg. And as you can see, she's turning it. Now that's just like our chickens. What they're actually trying to do is trying to make sure that the chick hasn't become adhered to the egg inside the shell and can still make it out. You might be thinking, where's the male blackbird? Well, I was thinking the same thing, and he didn't turn up until the second day. I'm not experienced enough to know if this is normal with blackbirds, but certainly with this pair, I rarely saw the male on the camera. I started to think of him as a little bit of an absent father. I was surprised because when I filmed the goldfinches earlier this year, both partners were fully involved in the upbringing of their chicks. A full 48 hours after the first chick emerged from the egg, the fourth egg hatches. The female is in full food service mode by this point, and having served an adult butterfly and its eggs to the chicks, she brings its other life stage into the menu in the form of a caterpillar. She's also delivering a menu of small worms and grubs as well as woodlice. Let's talk about poop. Bet you didn't think I'd be saying that in this film. When I filmed the goldfinches, I was interested to see that the young chicks don't empty their faeces into the nest. Instead, they instinctively poop over the edge of the nest. With these blackbirds, I learnt something completely new. The chicks here expel their faeces in self-contained sacs. They present their rear ends to the parents, who ingest these sacs so that they can dispose of them outside of the nest. So let's look at that in slow motion so you can get a good look at what's actually happening. The female has found an enormous earthworm. This time she's learnt from her previous mistake with a butterfly and has chopped it up into bite-sized chunks for her young. Well, I hope you found that informative. I certainly did, and I've learnt an awful lot. Now, it's started to rain, so I need to run in a moment. If you've liked the video, do give us a thumbs up. If there's anything you'd like to see that we haven't shown so far, leave us a comment and we'll do our best to make that happen. If you'll subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications button, you'll hear of any new videos as soon as they're posted. Do come back and join us soon, and thanks for watching.